I like The Magic Hour by Kristin. It was very, very interesting. The mother and her daughter were left in the forest because of disagreement with the mother's boyfriend. They were tied up deep in the forest for years. Finally, the mother died of starvation. The little girl survived and was able to get away by cutting or tearing off her ties and leaving the forest. One day she was found at the edge of the forest, climbing a tree with a small wolf in her arms. The police department found her there and brought her in for a social worker to take care of. The social worker asked for a therapist because this little girl was wild. She couldn't talk. All she did was howl like a wolf. The therapist that was called in to help her did a very, very good job with her and got her back eventually to talking again. Stop it.
Why did you like this book so much, Denise?
Because it was a story that the kind of story I really liked. It was interesting. You always wanted to know what was coming up next.
You said something about what a remarkable job the therapist did.
The therapist did a remarkable job teaching with patience this little girl to talk. Finally, at the end, the social worker wanted to put her up for adoption because nobody was claiming her, and she couldn't see the thought of letting her go. So she decided to adopt this little girl. Her name, she gave her the name of Alice. The father showed up just before the adoption with DNA, and he was his father, her father. But they didn't let the little girl go to him because he took her for a date and she went back to howling, and he just couldn't do anything with her. So he brought her back to Julie, and Julie and her boyfriend got married so they could adopt her.
This is the therapist, Julie.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm glad you liked it, Denise, and you'll recommend this book to other readers?
Oh, yes. And you know, there was a movie, something like that.
Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you very much, Denise.
You're welcome.